God really does exist.
Hey man, what's going on?
What's up, man? Studying philosophy.
Oh yeah, you're doing a lot of studying right there, weren't you?
I had the weirdest dream, man.
What was it about?
Well, dealing with these guys I'm studying about, Pascal, Mill, and Zizek.
Pascal, Mill, and Zizek? Really?
I'm studying philosophy, man.
Mine usually consists of Pamela, Carmen, and whatever.
Yeah, well, you're not studying the final. Alright, anyways. I'm just, trying to get through this crap.
I hear you, man. You need any help?
Like you're gonna help me.
Yeah, man. I took philosophy already.
Alright. What did Mill say about determining truth and using controversy to determine that truth?
Well, Mill said that to truly understand your opposition, you have to free your mind of any biased opinions and allow yourself to be educated on what your opposition believes. He also believed in challenging yourself through argument, being open and willing to experience and being challenged in order to better understand your own beliefs. If and only if you could do this, would you truly understand what they believe in and if you're right in what you believe.
It's not bad, man. I didn't really peg you for the type to study philosophy.
Well, I'm a little rusty, but philosophy is one of those things that you could relate to no matter what, no matter who you are or where you come from.
Good point.
Alright, your turn now. Pascal and Zizek, they're on either side of Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
What is Pascal's opinion of Christianity?
Well, Pascal's arguing for Christianity. He says that this world is filled with anger and despair and sadness, and that if you really use logic and reasoning to determine that, there's no reason to live this life. We're just wasting time, and that we don't really have anything to live for. But if you believe in God, you'll have infinite happiness, and you have something to live for.
Okay, well, I see where you come from. But according to Pascal, why should I believe in God?
Well, like I just said, it's all about, being happy, and if you believe in God, you'll, go to heaven and be infinitely happy. And even if, God doesn't exist, then you'll still be a better person and live a better life through being a Christian.
Alright, no, I see, I got you. How does he use his wager to make me believe in God, though?
Well, Pascal says we must wager our lives, and he kind of uses the fact that God can't be proven or disproven one way or another in this whole argument. There's basically four outcomes. Either you believe in him and he does exist and you get infinite happiness. You believe in him, he doesn't exist, you live a better life. You don't believe in him, he doesn't exist, nothing really happens. Or you don't believe in him and he does exist and you burn in hell and kind of live a terrible eternity.
Sounds like a pretty easy decision to me.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, fire insurance.
Pretty much. All right, man. Well, I kind of got Pascal down. What does Zizek say about this stuff?
Well, Zizek believed in being good to be good. Don't do it just for the recognition or the glory, or because you feel God is constantly watching over you. Zizek believes that value is on the coin you play with, and you have the same chance to win or lose. You have one life, and you should live into what makes you happy. Zizek argues that you lose the coin you play with if God doesn't exist because you bet on something that isn't there, that's not real.
Mm-hmm.
You waste your life that you could have had. Rather than living your life according to how you want, you base it on something that's not real.
Okay. Well, does Zizek believe that Christians are truly moral?
No, it's actually the complete opposite. But he actually believes that the true morality comes from the atheist, because an atheist could care less what God has to say because they don't believe in him. Atheists do good deeds because they believe it is what is right, not for their own personal gain.
Okay.
A Christian, on the other hand, doesn't show true morality because they do it because it's what God says is right to do. Their good deeds are self-motivated. They feel better when they please God.
Okay, so Zizek's emphasis is on the coin you play rather than the benefit of the coin. He doesn't think that God exists, and therefore you should kind of live a good life just to live it. Doing good deeds just to do them rather than trying to please someone that doesn't really exist.
You got it. Right there.
Appreciate it.
Now that's a tricky question, though. Pascal and Zizek never actually argued in person. How'd Zizek use this?
Well, Zizek looked at Pascal's argument and kind of found his own truth. He was open and unbiased in Pascal's argument and found, and kind of disproved his argument with kind of four things. And he went through it and determined his own truth from that argument. He was open to it and changed his own life.
Yeah, kind of like Mildred.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He was open to argument.
Yeah.
consistency, they all just relate back to each other.
All right, brother. I'm
All
gonna try to
right.
get back into this.
See.